Brendan Conley here from the Lake Life Realty team. I'm very proud to introduce the community hero I'm featuring this month, Anne Sprague from Interlakes Community Caregivers. She's the director of that program, which provides elder services to the older community still living in their homes in Sandwich, Meredith, Center Harbor, Moultonborough area. Anne's a local from Meredith, and I'm very excited to hear what she has to say, and I'm very happy for everything she does.
My name is Anne Sprague, and I am the Executive Director of Interlakes Community Caregivers. Interlakes Community Caregivers is a small volunteer nonprofit organization. It is a 501c3 nonprofit. We provide services to people in Meredith, Moultonborough, Center Harbor, and Sandwich that include anything that will help them remain living independently in their own home. Services include rides to medical appointments, personal appointments, helping folks with going grocery shopping, running errands, any of those small but necessary direct services. We do not provide any professional health care or personal care, and it's really rewarding to be able to provide these services to people so that they can remain living independently in their own home. The goals of Interlakes Community Caregivers is to make sure people are able to live independently in their own home, whether for a short-term period to recuperate from surgery or illness or accident, or to age in place with dignity in their own homes. As you know, we have an aging population, and we are seeing more and more the demands that are increasing, not only on the individual people who need the help, but also the families who are trying to provide the help, often who are women who are raising families of their own or in the height of their professional career. And Interlakes Community Caregivers provides that support. The services are free, they're provided by volunteers. We do not receive any federal or state agency funding. As the executive director, my main responsibility is to oversee and manage the program to ensure that services are delivered and done according to our policies and procedures. I'm also in charge of fundraising, specifically the annual appeal and writing grants, community relations, doing PR for the organization, and also administrating the office, as it were, managing staff, creating the budget, and making sure that all the any of our expenditures do not exceed our income. So we're a very frugal organization. We're a very small grassroots organization, and the office consists of 3 part-time employees, including myself. I've been employed as the executive director for 5 years, and the reason why I initially was interested in working for this organization is because I was a primary caregiver of an aging parent, and I understand the needs and the challenges of being the family person, member of the family who is trying to help their parent or grandparent or loved one to be happy and safe and secure as they age. I have a background in business. I'm not a social worker by education or trade. That I've worked in marketing and management in a number of different industries. And I was running the outlet center down in Tilton, which was a 24/7 job. And as my father aged, being his primary caregiver became a 24/7 job as well. And I ultimately made a decision to resign from that position and to dedicate myself to making sure that his last year or years were just that, safe, happy, and well taken care of, because he was a great man, he was a great father, and I felt that it was my responsibility and my joy to do that. And quite frankly, it's been the most rewarding thing I've done in my life, is to make sure that that happened. So having that background, personal experience, I really understand where our neighbors are coming from and where their families are coming from. And to be able to, through our volunteers, provide the services that are necessary to do this type of work is great. I feel very happy that I feel as if I'm making a difference in our community each and every day by helping to make this program run and having the volunteers who go out and provide these services. The most rewarding experience that I find here managing Interlakes Community Caregivers is, in part, one, knowledge that I'm helping in my own way to make our community a better place to live and improving the quality of lives of people in our community. And it's very rewarding when we get notes from either the person or their family to say, and that say, what would I have done without you? We are so grateful. We appreciate it. You were able, my mother was able to live in her own home, and she wouldn't have been able to do that without the services of Interlakes Community Caregivers. I live in the Lakes region because this is where I'm from. I was born and raised in Meredith and went to Interlakes High School, and a proud graduate of Interlakes as well as University of New Hampshire. And I'm also very proud to say that my family on my father's side has lived in Meredith for 200 years. So I'm the 6th generation of Meredith residents in my family, and I love it here, even though I couldn't wait to get away. After I graduated from college, I went south. I lived in Texas, and then I lived and worked in Washington, D.C. But I moved back when my mom died to make sure that my dad was okay, thinking I'd be here for a year or two. And so many years later, here I am still. I love the sense of community of the Lakes region, and of course the geography is beautiful. And I really appreciate the spirit of the people that live here. I mean, we're a very giving community, and we certainly here at Interlakes Community Caregivers appreciate that and are grateful for that through the people who for over 20 years have been supporting our organization. 2018 marks our 20th anniversary, and we have helped thousands of people and families in the 4 towns that we serve, and we look forward to the next 20 years and are really hoping that people out there will give me a call and ask how you can be part of this great organization.